Hello everyone, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. Today I have this awesome project to share with you. Isn't he cute? So it's a little box. Opens like that, has a few tabs in there. And this is what I'm going to share with you today. Just so you know, I actually used the punch and the stamp set. I used the bear. Here's his face. And to get the little heart, it comes out of the punch right there. And I used a black jelly roll pen, colored in his eyes. And I also used a marker, a cherry cobbler marker, to color in the heart. And then I used glossy accents, which is exactly the same thing as Crystal Effects was, but we don't sell it anymore. So this is sold by Ranger. You'll find it at the craft store. Anyway, this is Tip Top Taupe, and I colored it with Tip Top Taupe, and then I used my Wink of Stella, so he's a little sparkly. And I think there was a little blue on my Wink of Stella, so I got a little blue on him. Anyway, and this would be the Designer Series pack of the In Colors 2015-2017 in the Tip Top Taupe color. So we're going to use a different image today. I'm going to use the Cookie Cutter Halloween, and I'll make a little autumn box today. So here I have a piece of cardstock that is 9 by 7 3/4. This is Cajun Craze, and on the long side, so the 9-inch side, we're going to score at 1/2 and 3 1/4, 4 3/4, and 7 1/2. Then we're going to flip it around. We're going to do the short side at 3/4 inch, 2 1/4, and 6 1/4. Okay, so I'm just going to fold and crisp up the score lines here. And I just want to remind you, you don't have to write anything down. I have a direct link in the description bar below to this project's blog post with all the information you need if you wanted to recreate it. And all the supplies are listed below the description bar as well, or if you're on my blog, it's underneath the video. So in case you wanted to see any of the products. Okay, so that's what you should have. It's a seriously bright day out here today, so my video looks a little grainy. Okay, so this is the two fronts of front and back, and one of these is going to be the lid. So let's do some cutting. So I'm going to remove this rectangle immediately, and just a little wedge out there and a wedge out here. And then what I'm going to do is this is the opening of the box, so I'm going to go straight down. And then I might as well wedge in while I'm here. So I wedged in those 2 bits, and then I'm going to cut nice and straight down here, wedge in on the tab. Actually, I think I would wedge that in a little bit more. I was having trouble with the other one not closing properly. So, and just lop it off if you want to, or you can leave it a little bigger, it doesn't matter. And straight there, wedge out, lop off, there we go. And then turning it all around, straight up, wedge, wedge, straight up, wedge, straight up, wedge. Okay, so while I reach for my punch, you can hover there. I have a corner rounder. I'm going to round the corners here a little bit. Okay, so the Designer Series paper for the front and back is 2.5 by 3 3/4. And this is from the Fresh Fruit Designer Series pack, and I gotta say, I love it. I love it. I love the colors, I love the design. Every one of those sheets I love. The sides are 1 3/4 by 3 3/4, and you're going to need 2 of them. Again, it's all on my blog, so you don't have to write anything down. And then for the lid, I have 2.5 by 1 1/4. And this is Peekaboo Peach in here. And doesn't it go well with the Cajun Craze? I thought so. Okay, so I am taking my punch in on that. I don't want too big of a thumb hole, but just a little one. And then with my fast fuse, close to that score line. And since the opening, I put the decorations on the back, so this is going to be my front. So, like this guy, so because he took up the whole, I just didn't want anything taken away from him. So I will put this side first, and then that side. Quick, painless, easy, love it. Okay, so here's my little guy, and I colored him with my Wink of Stella. Actually, my Wink of Stella that's now just a water brush. I just filled it up with water. It's probably 2 times filled up with water. There's still sparkle in it, but now I'm using it as sort of as a fine tip paintbrush. And I just scribbled some of the marker on an acrylic block so that it came off softly. I stamped this fella in the waterproof basic gray. And again, I did the jelly roll on his eyes. And I'll just show you how to do the glossy accents. It's pretty easy. This is an additional fine tip that I got at my art store. It doesn't come like that, but it fits. And it's super accurate. It's very much like our fine tip glue pen in the fact that it has a little fine tip spout. And do his buttons too. So what I do is just sort of tap it, wipe it off with my fingers, and use that little needle. And what a difference. And that is my cute little project. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope this finds its way on your Thanksgiving table. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On the screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. To see a picture gallery of all my projects, stop by my blog. Thanks again for watching.